Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Our show is all about introducing you to some of the best chefs in Western New York and learning their trade secrets that you can use right in your own kitchen. They're really easy, and they'll make you a star in your own kitchen, I promise. Hi, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Before our host chefs tell us what's in store for today, I want to thank our fine sponsors who help make our show possible. Artisan Kitchen and Baths, Buffalo Hotel Supply, Key Video Production,
and Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more. You know, Russ, it is so inspiring to walk through these doors to tape portions of our program. And if you haven't been to Russell's for dinner, you owe it to yourself to stop by. Tell him Jan sent you.
Thank you, Jan. Chefs Art Christie, Krista Van Wagner, and Marco Sorrentino are on location, and they're ready to go. What's cooking, Marco?
Hey, Russ, don't you wish you had smell-o-vision? The aromas are ridiculous. Sausage salsicce with Avezzano Ristorante coming up.
On today's Home Invasion, it's all about cooking healthy. We're going to be making a lentil and red bean curry. Marco's got his famous cavadil with a watercress pesto, and Chris is going to have her unbelievable sticky toffee pudding. You're not going to want to miss this one.
On my segment today, you can look forward to my escovitch recipe, one I brought back from the islands. Also, Jamie Oliver's food revolution, and I'm asking you to pass it on.
Thank you, chefs. And on our Mad About Wine segment, our wine expert, Jeff Siren, has some great tips about choosing the right wine for your meal. Should it be red? Should it be white? Maybe champagne? Well, that's coming up a little later in the program.
Let's get things rolling then. Here's our own chef, Krista Van Wagner, owner of Curly's in Lackawanna.
Hello, today I have one of my favorite recipes that I'm so looking forward to sharing with you, escovitch. This is one of my dishes that I experienced when I lived down in Jamaica. I also have a favor to ask of you. I would like to ask that you pass this on. That's the new Jamie Oliver revolution. And if you pass it on to a friend and they pass it on to the friend, my goodness, we can get the whole world cooking. So let's get going. Okay, I've got fresh halibut here today. I wish I was in the islands and had my grouper and my snapper. I always season with fresh lemon juice. That's a starter, and you can use that with anything. You could use that with beef, chicken, pork, if you're watching your sodium. So we got some nice kosher salt. I use a little fresh ground black pepper, and let's get this cooking. I want to show you how easy it is to do. I got a little bit of oil in my pan. I'm just going to lightly dredge my fresh halibut and a bit of flour. If you're celiac, you're more than welcome to just skip this step. It's not necessary to thicken the sauce or anything like that. Okay, let's dredge that. Lightly dredge. We're not making fried chicken here. There we go. And we're going to brown that up. And when you're cooking, and you're cooking with gas or electric, whatever it is, make sure your pan is good and hot when you put your fish in there. I want to hear the sizzle of the pan. I always put a little butter in mine with my oil. There we go. Not only flavor, but color. Okay, we should have a nice golden brown on that. Oh, that's a nice brown. So we're going to sear that in. I've got julienne of tomato. I've got julienne of carrot, or onions, pardon me. Julienne of pepper. And I picked tricolor peppers. Let's get that in the pan. And I'm a freak for garlic, so it doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, 4 cloves, get it in the pan. I can smell it. I've got everything going on. Now we're going to start on our sauce. This is how quick it is. I'm going to deglaze my pan with a little bit of vinegar. I love the apple cider vinegar. I'm going to deglaze it with a bit of white wine. If you wouldn't drink it, don't cook with it. I'm going to add a little bit of my hot sauce. That's Curly's hot sauce. And a little Worcestershire sauce. All right. Now, our fish is cooking, and fish cooks quick. We're going to finish our sauce here with a bit of ketchup, and please don't laugh at me, but this is our binding agent here. And there we go. It's kind of like a sweet and sour. I bet you can almost taste it right now. And this will thicken our sauce. And the hot sauce is absolutely up to you. You can omit that if you want. Our fish is just about ready. Our sauce is coming together. We'll just simmer. I'm just going to chop up a little bit of fresh parsley. I do recommend fresh if possible. The dehydrated, you can just omit that. And let's just chop, chop, chop. There we go. Beautiful. And how about a little more fresh squeezed lemon? I love the acidity. There we go. Look at that dish come together. Thank you so much today. This escovitch is just a beautiful dish. I'm Krista Van Wagner from Curly's. I want you to pass it on, join the Jamie Oliver revolution, and share this recipe with a friend. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Portions of the program are brought to you by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all.
Coming up next, a tour of the Grapevine Restaurant on Niagara Falls Boulevard. Come and enjoy the new garden room.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
When you think Orazio's, think choices. From authentic Italian and fresh seafood to spectacular specials. When you think Orazio's, think homemade. From fresh bread and desserts to made from scratch pastas. When you think Orazio's, think tradition with more than 20 years as a Western New York favorite. And when you think Orazio's, think tonight. Orazio's Restaurant. It's not like home. It is home.
Think global, but stay local at the Salvatore School of Hospitality and Business at Trocaire College, where we prepare you for a future in the ever-growing worldwide hospitality industry.
My degree from Trocaire provided me with a great foundation for my future, to prepare me to further my education and to get my dream job at the Waldorf Astoria.
A world of opportunity is waiting at the Trocaire School of Hospitality. Contact us today and begin your journey to success.
Eating healthy is about feeling great, having a lot of energy, emotional well-being, and mental clarity. Be aware that the foods that we ultimately choose may lead to illness or disease. Remember, we are what we eat. Keep with the basics. Baked or grilled instead of fried. Remember, fried always is filled with breaded and unnecessary oils. Choices of salad dressing. Vinaigrettes instead of cream. Cream dressings have a lot higher fat. Salads are considered healthy, however, you can intentionally make it a food with a lot of extra calories. Portion size. Remember, meat especially should be the size of the palm of your hand. Steamed veggies or salad instead of fries or onion rings. Well, I think that's kind of obvious. These simple choices will help put you on a path to improving your lifestyle. I'm Dr. Jamie Brennan, giving you just a few hints for your health.
If you're looking for delicious food and served in a truly unique atmosphere, then head on over to the Grapevine Restaurant on Niagara Falls Boulevard, where they're always serving up an unforgettable dining experience. Joining me today are Tom and Lisa Payne, owners of the Grapevine. I want to ask you, what can people expect when they come here to dine?
When they choose our restaurant, we've got a delicious variety of food. We've got a wonderful atmosphere. We just built this brand new patio and garden room. Everyone's going to find something they like here.
And at the saltwater aquariums, They're another special touch that we add here at the Grapevine that no chain restaurant has.
And you've been in business over 25 years. Obviously, you're doing something right.
That's what our customers do say. We have the same customers that have been dining with us for all these years.
You know, I think it's all about giving people more for their money. And we've got a fun, relaxing atmosphere. We've got a great ambiance, fantastic service, and of course, as you know, it's all about the food.
Yeah, let's talk about the food for a second. I eat here and I think the food's amazing.
Thanks, Art. We wanted to have something to satisfy every appetite. Our steaks, as you know, all choice, fire-grilled steaks. We've got salads, you know, they're huge. You know, we want to have a salad, but we're eating a ton. The burgers, all Angus burgers. Also the seafood, the fresh seafood that we bring in regularly.
Tom, don't forget about the daily specials that we offer, as well as a great seasonal menu.
So this is a place for basically everyone's taste. You got something from comfort food to more of a sophisticated palate as well.
Yes, Art, we've worked hard to make this the right place for everyone. Whether you want to enjoy a drink and an appetizer at our nice bar, or have a romantic date night out, or possibly bring the whole family here to enjoy dinner.
And leads the banquets. Art, we do parties in the restaurant. We do parties at the Ellicott Creek Banquet Facility, weddings. Lisa does a great job at it, loves it.
I want to thank both of you for allowing me to come into this brand new facility you have here, the Garden Room. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. I got to tell you, I'm real impressed. So if you're hungry for something new, please visit the Grapevine Restaurant here on Niagara Falls Boulevard. They're open for lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. Don't forget their Sunday brunch. It's amazing. Be sure to stop in, say hi. People ask me all the time, hey Art, where do you go to eat? This is one of my favorite places. Make sure you tell them I sent you.
Thanks, Art. Jan, I know you recently had dinner at the Grapevine Restaurant. What did you think of it?
Oh, it was great. The food is always great at the Grapevine. You know, they have wraps and salads and great dinners and seafood. I love their Parmesan encrusted pango. It is wonderful. And this time, my husband and I, we sat out on the patio, and it was sprinkling that day, so we couldn't have it opened up to the outside, but when it is nice, it is state of the art. These walls, they open up, sides, the front, so that you're kind of dining outside, and even the ceiling retracts, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Whether it's, you know, during the day or in the evening, it would be very romantic, and we just can't wait to go back.
You know, Tom and his wife are a great credit to the hospitality industry. I love both of them. Well, now it's time for another dish. Let's head back to Artisan Kitchen and Bats with Chef Marco. He's with Chef Mark McEwen from Avanzano Ristorante.
It's a banquet hall, it's a sports bar, most importantly an Italian ristorante. Avanzano's in Como Park Boulevard. I'm with Chef Mark McEwen today. We're making a very unique dish, which I've never heard of, salsicce. Am I saying it right?
Salsicce.
Salsicce, salsicce. What does it mean? It means?
It's Italian sausage.
It means Italian sausage.
And here we're going to get creative and put it over pasta.
Okay, I like it. So let's get started.
We're going to start with hot pan, nice warm pan, olive oil.
Okay.
We're going to start by searing our bias cut sausage links.
Okay, these are already cooked links?
Yes.
Okay.
About 8 ounces.
So it's about 2 links?
About 2 links.
Okay.
We're going to shake it up a little bit. I like to rehydrate my sun-dried tomatoes in white wine.
Okay.
So I have about 1 ounce of white wine. We'll rehydrate them. And then from there, we'll take Julienne's sun-dried tomatoes, saute them with the sausage, as well as the sun-dried tomatoes.
Nice and hot.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
We can add our Julienne red pepper.
Okay.
I'll pinch of crushed red pepper.
Put a little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat.
All right.
About a tablespoon of minced garlic.
All right.
Shake this up, toss it a little bit. Now from here, we want to cool it down a little bit with about 2 ounces of chicken stock.
All right.
We'll let that reduce down just a little bit.
So the chicken stock and the peppers and the tomatoes, the wine, everything, it's going to create a nice little sauce for you.
Yes.
Okay.
But by doing that, to thicken it up, we're going to add about 1 to 2 ounces of butter.
So now at Avanzano's, this is on the menu every day?
Every day.
This isn't one of your specials? Very popular?
Yes, one of our most popular dishes.
The aroma is amazing. It smells great.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want, you can add 2 ounces of butter, about 2 cubes. So we're gonna reduce our butter, creating a sauce, adding about a teaspoon of parsley. We're gonna toss it up. And then from there, as it reduces and thickens, we're gonna cook our pasta.
Okay. And what pastas do you use at the restaurant? It's just
We
just
use
penne
penne,
pasta?
but you can have choice. Linguine, fettuccine.
So Mark, tell me about the banquet halls. I see you got beautiful banquet rooms there.
We can hold up to 200 people comfortably in one room, or we can split. So we can do multiple banquets at one time, or we can do one large event, such as wedding, communions.
And then the sports bar too, you can bring your groups in. I've seen that it's nice and big. You watch all the games. How many TVs you got?
We have 13 TVs throughout our bar.
That's awesome.
We also have a pool table. We do have bands, live bands on Fridays, Saturdays. Now that our pasta's cooked, we're gonna drain it, strain it, and we're gonna toss it and plate it.
Okay. So it really is simple. I mean, it's a one-pot dinner.
One pot, really quick, easy, something you can do at home.
Hey Mark, cool dish, great name. I love salsicce, the Italian sausage. Avezzano Ristorante, 204 Como Park Boulevard. I'm Chef Marco.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This part of the program is sponsored by Key Video Productions. Key Video, television, DVD, web.
And Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more. Be my guest. Let us do the rest. Be our guest. Let us do the rest.
Looking for your next favorite restaurant? Then open the door to Gatehouse Grill. At Gatehouse, we make everything from scratch, including our soups and sauces. Enjoy our award-winning Chicken Rockefeller or a specialty martini from our copper-topped bar. And don't forget dessert, handcrafted daily by our pastry chef. It's no wonder Janice Oken gives us 3.5 out of 4 stars. Gatehouse Grill. Fine dining food, casual dining prices.
Think global, but stay local at the Salvatore School of Hospitality and Business at Trocaire College, where we prepare you for a future in the ever-growing worldwide hospitality industry.
After enrolling at Trocaire, I went from bartender to manager. It's possible to work and go to school, and Trocaire had the financial aid to help make it happen for me.
A world of opportunity is waiting at the Trocaire School of Hospitality. Contact us today and begin your journey to success.
Where can you find the lowest liquor prices? Where can you find the deals? You want popular brands of wine, rum, and tequila with service you just can't beat. How do you like your drinks? I like it on the rocks. How do you like your drink? I like it on the rocks. Liquor.
Today I want to talk about red Burgundy. Now what is red Burgundy? Burgundy is a region in France that only is allowed to grow one certain type of red grape. That's Pinot Noir. Now there's different little townships in Burgundy, such as Bourgogne, Chauray-les-Bains, Givry. These are all towns that are only allowed to grow the Pinot Noir grape. So when you think of red Burgundy, I want you to think of Pinot Noir, not this jug wine or box wine that you see on your shelves. A popular dish that people like to make when the weather gets a little colder out there is beef Burgundy. Okay, now I know, and please don't do this, but I know a lot of people like to go and grab that Burgundy jug wine off the back shelf or the box wine. Don't use that for your dish, all right? A real Burgundy is this Pinot Noir here. Beef Burgundy is supposed to be made from Pinot Noir, from the bottle, from France. I'm Jeff Siren, and I am mad about wine.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, it's that time of the show. Time for today's home invasion.
We love Parkside, and we loved everything about our house besides it had a very small, poorly lit kitchen.
The woman who lived here before was 85 and kept talking about it as her new kitchen, and then we found out it was done in the 1960s.
One of our friends has worked with artisans, so that was one of my first stops. Julie, our designer, made me feel comfortable and worked with our architects to really maximize the space.
I wanted to open up the house, have light, and then have a kitchen that was bright and appealing that I would want to spend time in, both cooking and also hanging out.
Even though we had good intentions of having friends over to enjoy this new space, it hasn't happened. So that's one of the reasons our friend David is cooking with us today.
I teach history at the University of Buffalo. Susan is one of my colleagues, actually one of my best friends in the department.
I'm just looking forward to cooking with someone who's got that expertise, who's excited about it, where I'll learn something and also get the sense that I can do this.
Hello, how are you today?
Welcome.
Good to see you. Hey guys. How are you? Nice to see you.
I've been going to Marco's since I started working in Buffalo.
She comes in the restaurant a lot, and her favorite dish is gnocchi. And I really didn't want to do gnocchi again. I wanted to do something a little different. That's how we came up with the cavatelli with the watercress pesto. It's really a nice, easy dish.
Today I made a lentil and red bean curry. Getting into the summer season, getting into healthy cooking, we want to do something with lentils and beans. Meatless dish, come out absolutely fabulous. Really, really good.
This was a vegetarian set, but the one thing that I was asked for was something sweet for dessert. I chose the sticky toffee pudding. It's the best dessert I've ever had.
When I die, I want to come back as Krista's dessert because that thing was just absolutely ridiculous.
Today we're cooking healthy, and I'm here in the kitchen with David, who's going to help me make this amazing lentil and red bean curry. What do you think, David? You ready to get started on this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Started with a frying pan, a little bit of oil, added some onions, carrots, celery, sauteed them down, added some very, very finely diced jalapenos. The majority of the heat of the pepper is in the membrane and the seed. So if you take that out, be very careful when you're done cutting it. Wash your hands before you go to the next step. Never rub your eyes after you cut a pepper.
It's great. He's explained things. You went along, so you learn a little bit as you go. Really knows what he's doing. It's fun.
Put in some fresh ginger, added some vinegar, tomato paste. Of course, we did red beans, kidney beans. We also did some organic green lentils, added some vegetable stock, put it all together, got all the flavors really happy. Come out really, really, really good. I was real happy with it. You got to admit, without any acting, that's delicious.
That is really good.
That is really good. Outstanding.
So Tandy, this is one of my family's traditional favorites. Really simple, and when we're talking vegetarian, this is a great vegetarian dish. We're gonna make some cavatelli. It's a 1-bowl mix.
Sounds great.
Sounds good. Let's get started. It's made with ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese, Romano cheese, and flour. We make a nice dough. Run it through an old-time cavatelli maker. My wife's aunt actually taught me how to use this. We wanna add a little bit of flour to the machine.
Okay.
And then we're gonna just click this through. And as it goes down, it actually makes our cavatelli.
The nice thing when you go to Marco's, it's just a very family style place, so his personality didn't surprise me at all, but it was a lot of fun to cook next to him, and he really knows what he's doing.
Then we made some fresh watercress pesto. It's literally just watercress, olive oil, lemon, and garlic. We blend it together, and we cooked it in a saute pan with some cherry tomatoes. Tossed the cavatelli with it and topped it with crushed walnuts. Really cool dish. So creamy. The spice from the watercress.
The cavatelli came out so light.
One of my catch lines, it doesn't get any better than this.
I am so happy to be here today. I am making for you, or with you, one of my favorite desserts. It's a sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh.
And you know, I just thought the fact that if I use dates in the recipe, it would just be considered really healthy.
Sounds healthy to me.
Okay. I just creamed some butter and sugar, added my flour, baking powder, and a bit of salt, added my dates. Dates, full of iron. I feel good about this.
Krista made me laugh. That's what I have to say. She knew completely what she was doing. She told me every step of the way what we were going to do, and she was funny the whole time.
Popped that in the oven, 350. It took about 50 minutes, and I made a buttery, gooey toffee sauce. That basically is just butter, brown sugar, and heavy cream. Bring it to a boil and let it simmer till it reduces a bit. And as I pulled that toffee cake out of the oven, I just poked it with little holes with a toothpick. And you take that nice hot sauce and pour it right over that cake and let it seep through. I finished it with some fresh whipped cream, and you can use some oven toasted macadamia nuts.
Today's meal was really good. A lot of nice flavors that I hadn't encountered before, especially that dessert was off the charts.
Really, my favorite part of the meal was learning how to make the pasta with Marco. That was just such a lasting memory, you know, that I'll be able to treasure, and I really think I could do it myself.
To know that you can cook really fancy and not have meat is another incentive to have people over and have nice meals.
It's always great to be able to enjoy a meal with friends, especially kind of something long like this where you get to prepare it with them and a lot of time to chat and laugh and then enjoy it together. It's a wonderful part of life.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
Beautiful design starts with Artisan Kitchens and Baths. Let us transform your kitchen or bath into the dream room you desire. Whatever your style and taste, Artisan Kitchens and Baths can design and install your vision to perfection. Our design team will work within your budget to give you quality at affordable prices. Update your home with Artisan Kitchens and Baths, 200 Amherst Street, Buffalo.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Another great show, Jan. I think we all learned some new information today. I know I did.
And I always do. And just a reminder that if you want the complete recipes you saw today, or you want to catch any of the past episodes, they're all available on Facebook and on YouTube.
Thanks for joining us today. Next week, we have a very special show lined up. Chef Pasquale from Gatehouse Grill will be our featured chef. You won't want to miss it.
For everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Time to stick a fork in it, Jan, because we are done.
Put your tax return to work, because the time is now to transform your home. The Vinyl Outlet provides custom fabrication with the best railings and decking installed by the finest craftsmen, committed to deliver the look you deserve.
Let us transform your home.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.